Right, Southwest. So their phrase was this: planes on the ground don't make money. That phrase is what is behind the most successful airline ever. Planes on the ground do not make money. That simple. They realized that the reason that United, American, British Airways, Virgin, and everybody else doesn't make as much money as they could is because they have so many different things going on in their business to have to comprehend. Pilots need training to fly different planes. They need different engines when planes breaks down. They have pilots who can go different routes into San Diego, but not the other, and so on and so forth. Southwest basically figured out, if we can't get these planes up in the sky, we can't make money. So let's do everything possible to simplify this business so that we can keep wheels off the ground. And the thing that they identified as being the number one reason that they would either make their billions or not is their ability to handle your luggage. Turns out that to be the most successful airline on the planet actually has all to do with how quickly we can get those bags off and somebody else's bags back on. That's the thing that they do better than anybody else, which causes those planes to take off. What's the one thing that you should obsess over? What's the one thing? So if it turns out that an airline can be the most successful airline on the planet because of an ability to keep wheels in the air, what's the one single thing in your business right now that would separate you from everybody else? Here's what I think, based upon everything that we are seeing, and this is where I'm going to wrap this up and let you do some work in your workbooks. I think you've got to get world-class at keeping names on schedule. The thing that will ultimately define the success and the growth of your business is your ability to keep names on schedule. How well can you obsess over that? Think about what that means. If you could just get every single patient who arrives for that initial discovery visit, who comes for a workshop, who agrees to a plan of care, to stay on schedule some way, somehow, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will have a stunning business. Wherever you are starting from now, even if you were only seeing 3 to 5 new patients a month right now, if you adopt that mindset, this is what I'm trying to give you, that focus, that if Monday morning you adopt that mindset, what needs to happen to keep every single patient that I've ever got or going to get on my schedule some way, somehow. Physical therapy businesses, the reason it's so stacked against you and I is because we are, if we're not careful, a one-time purchase. What that means is, unlike a dentist, where it's assumed that you will be back in 6 months, in our world, it's assumed that you'll come back when you need us. That's why it's so hard to grow. Because you're constant. It's why the conversations nearly always go back to, I need more patients, I need more patients, I need more patients. You don't. You need to keep the same patients longer. If I could give you one thing to obsess over when you go back, it's that. Who was I speaking to? So I'm going to put it to you, and I'm going to let you get into your workbooks. The thing I want you to think about when you leave this weekend, how can you make it so that every single patient that you have wants to be on your schedule for life? What has to happen? If you walk away from here starting to think about what do you need to do that you're currently not doing to make it so that I, your patient, would be crazy not to want to stay on your schedule, you'll start to get some answers. And even if we get 2, 3, 4 out of every 10 to continue some kind of relationship with you, and by the way, that could be let's see you in 6 months, do you want to book it now? It can be that simple. 6 months, you think 6 months is a long time. It was 4 months ago we were in Vegas, in a blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. That if some of you had adopted this process back then, where we start to think about what would happen, what needs to happen to keep all of these people on my schedule, you'd have very, very different bank balances right now. So remember that as I wrap up. Southwest, wheels in the sky. Physical therapy, names on schedule. If you obsess over that and you become world class at it, it might take a year. But that year will come ever so fast. And the difference that it will make to your schedule for having additional visits from the people that you've already got. Now, you may need to change the way you speak, You may need to change your offer. You may need to change what you stand for. All of the principles that I've been teaching for years.
Thanks for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.